Good morning, Marvel Rival nerds. First and foremost, happy holidays to all. Today we're looking at the Marvel Rivals Christmas Wishlist. 5 things to wish for and bring to the devs' attention. Without spending too much time on it, let's get the obvious one out the way. Maps, characters, and costumes. We're talking content. Keep it coming, netties. The pace at which you are currently releasing content has never been seen before, and is a great injection of excitement, bringing new and returning players into the game from month to month. With constant events, fun and creative game modes, and quality of life changes always coming, people will flock to the game again and again with each new release. Back that up with the amazing IP of Marvel, and there's endless options to look into. I gotta say, introducing Deadpool for the start of year 2 and announcing him at the Game Awards was genius. But let's not forget about the iconic villains that the Marvel Universe has access to. Outside of Marvel, there are plenty of inspirations throughout the gaming genres to take advantage of. Let's learn from the mistake of our competitors, refine the successes from other games, and bring to life fresh and new ideas of our own. Moving on to the second item of the wish list, and I know this will directly oppose the first wish. However, this isn't meant to be a cure-all video by any means. So it's time to talk about possibly the biggest wish to benefit Marvel Rivals, and that would be the file size and game optimization. The game currently takes up 110 gigabytes of storage space. That, in and of itself, is a huge deterrent from people downloading the game to begin with. The game is only a year old, and the file size is bigger than games like Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, which have been around for quite some time, and comparable with games like Battlefield. Just from the size alone, it makes Marvel Rivals one of the first games to cut when clearing space. Now, if you do have the space to download the game, I bet you'd like the game to run as smoothly as possible, right? There are plenty of people that can't run the game without facing some type of input or output loss, partial displacement, teleportation, or even complete crashes outside of your typical internet problems. If the game was optimized more effectively, the RAM consumption would not reach close to the critical levels. And this would mitigate several issues such as the memory leak problem that Marvel Rivals has faced in the past. Not to mention, just provide a better gaming experience for your consumers. Now let's not dwell on one topic for too long, and let's take a look at the current options Marvel Rivals offers in the custom game lobbies. It was a nice addition to include the 18 vs 18 in the custom games, but that's a small victory compared to the variability offered in custom games throughout the space. Custom game options in other games allow you to tweak everything from core rules like health, damage, and ability cooldowns, to game modes and maps. In some other games, you can create modes like hide and seek, parkour courses, even aim trainers within the game, just by adjusting some team setups and game flow. There are many creative people that build unique experiences within custom games. With the amount that NetEase takes from their community input, this would allow for some really fresh ideas and maybe even some cool game modes. Not to mention all the community testing that could be valuable insight to what people actually want. Now, I might be a little biased on this next wish in particular, but it would be great to get access to a more advanced statistics catalog. Video games nowadays track every interaction, and Rivals has plenty of numbers that they can throw our way. Any statistic that could affect the outcome of the game, explain the results a little better, or better inform the players about their own performance would be super helpful. Just a few of the basic statistics that we're looking for would be solo kills, objective time, healing received, or even ultimate stunned. At the current moment, the best we have is the detailed match data screen, which was a very welcome addition by the way. But these character-specific stats only allow single point comparison, and they don't even allow you to compare yourself to the average that the rank system competitive points are based on. A lot of players will often try to min-max their characters to get the most out of every interaction, and they look to stats to verify their assumptions and improve their gameplay. Access to more stats would allow for more conversations to be had around the game, and more informed decisions to be made from the players. Finally, last but not least, the new player experience. This one is also near and dear to my heart, as the biggest complaint about all the games that I love to play, whether they're board games, card games, or video games, is that they're too complicated, making them impossible to get into. With characters being added at a breakneck speed, the game is going to get more and more complex, and the longer we wait to implement this type of a feature, the worse it gets for our new players. I believe the hero shooter genre is already more complex than other games, just due to the kits and designs that each character has. But now include the concepts in the game that are never explained. We're talking about grouping up, taking space, comboing ults, and even playing for your win condition. Now there are content creators that do a great job breaking things like this down. Shout out to Death in Gaming. But if there was something in-game to teach the new players about simple yet effective strategies, it would make the game much more approachable. There's already a restriction in place in order to play ranked game modes. Why not make the first few levels of that be mostly tutorials? Place them in a couple of matches with forced wins and losses to emphasize right decisions to make in different scenarios. You can even incentivize these tutorials with larger experience gain to reach that level 15 threshold. There's a lot that can be done to help our new players learn the game and make good decisions before interacting with the rest of the community. With all that said, this has been Judgment Monk with the Marvel Rivals Christmas Wishlist. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as more Rivals content is sure to come.